Yeah, so very good morning, all. And today in the session two, like yesterday, as I have explained you all about the syllabus, and in this session one, I'll tell you how you can introduce yourself. That's going to be the general introduction. And before I proceed, let me tell you what we are going to discuss in this course. We are going to discuss grammar, followed by communication, and at last, we are going to have the interview skills as well. Okay, so only today's session is going to be live. From tomorrow, like you are going to have your regular session, and that will be on Zoom. And in case if you want to join, you can connect with us through this. Let me share numbers. Hope it's visible to you. Okay, so either you can WhatsApp us on 8559053051 or on the other number in order to proceed with tomorrow's session, and the link will be sent to you on Zoom. Sorry, via WhatsApp, and you'll be connected through Zoom. And very important thing that not only the course will be available, even you'll get the book as well. Okay, now, so let's start with the session one. So today I'm going to explain you about introduction. Basically, as I hope most of your graduates and even you have completed your graduation, right? So, in case if you might have visited or have you ever gone for any wedding or any function recently, and obviously you may say no. The reason is obviously so simple, because most of your relatives may ask, okay, as you have completed your graduation, so how come um, about your job and many more. So due to that fear, you might not be going. But in case if you go or if you meet any uncle, any relative, so usually they ask one question, yeah, who you are, or tell me about yourself. So at that time you should not tell, I mean, you just have to tell about your name, place, qualification, but not about your project and other things. So this class is all meant to tell about your these things, that is the general introduction. Okay, so let's get started. Even this introduction will help you as well to greet I mean, not only for that, even it will also help in interview. Okay, so let's say you are attending for an interview as well, or even in general. So what are the basic things which are required to tell? First comes the greeting, right? As you greet, hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, whatever. Then comes your name, then place, qualification, hobbies, goals. So one by one we'll see what we need to tell in our greetings and then further things. Let's start with the greetings. So let's say you are attending for any interview, not only in case of relatives, you are attending for an interview. And let's say if it is morning in the sense, let's say if it is 10 a.m. or 11. Okay, so what you will greet, you have to greet good morning. Okay, and if it is 1 or 2, then what you have to say? Let's say if it is 3, so you need to say good afternoon, sir, or you have to say good evening. But what about if it is 9 p.m. or 10 p.m.? If you are attending for an interview and the time is around 9 or 10 p.m., right? So what you will greet? You may say good night. No, as during your childhood, your teachers might have told you that if you meet someone in the night, you have to say good night. But just suppose you are attending for an interview, right? And the time is around 9 or 10. You may say, sir, like, is it possible that we have to, or they may call us at 9 or 10? And answer will be obviously yes. Why? Because in case of some campus interviews used to be held at 9 or 10 as well, or even sometimes 11 in the night. So you must get ready with all these things. So let's say you are attending for the interview and the time is around 10. The moment you open the door, okay, and as you greet good night, what you will get as a reply, they'll say goodbye. Okay, so don't say good night. What you have to use, you need to say good evening, sir, ma'am, whosoever. And very important thing, you have to also use good evening, but with smile. But don't laugh. No. Why this is important? If you say good evening, fine. So good evening. Like if you say good evening, that's not correct. Good evening. So you need to go with the smile. And even in that smile, there are two things. One is the fake smile, the other is natural smile. So always go with this thing, the natural smile. Always. Okay. So how you can learn this? With practice. As you practice every day, you learn the things easily. So always do remember, don't laugh. Why? Because if you laugh, they will feel awkward. Hope you all are getting the point. Okay. So after greeting them, the moment you open the door, as you see, or the moment you sit, then you have to greet, good evening, sir, good evening, ma'am, or whosoever. That too with a smile and in a polite manner. Very, very important. Why? Because see, uh, as you go for the interview, it is your job to attend, right? And over there, if you need something, I mean the job, so you have to act as polite as possible. Fine. Next, what is next thing is name. So usually what people they do, they use myself or this or I am, but I would recommend, don't use or don't say all these things. Why? Because if you say myself, you know what is the meaning? Myself. Self means what? Self means selfish. Yes or no? That shows some attitude. Let's say if you join the IT sector, over there, you have to work in a team. Let's say you have completed some work. Fine. You have completed some work, and as the time has come to inform that who has completed the work, and instead of saying that, like as you are working in a team, instead of saying that we have completed, if you start saying that myself, so that shows that you are very possessive, you are self-centered. Right? So never ever use myself as your introduction. Okay, that shows selfishness. And in IT sector, in organizations, we work in a team. Fine. So never ever use. One more reason why you should not say myself, in case if you are a very big brand, right? If you are a brand, you can say myself Tata, Birla, Ambani. But as you are not a brand, right? Then even you can say myself. Sorry, you should not say this, right? Next, why you should not use this is, there is so simple reason for this. In case if you say this is, you know what is the meaning? This is used for non-living things. If you do remember during your school days, you might have studied about this is a car, this is a table, this is a chair. So the moment you say this is Ramesh, what could be the meaning? You know, it will be, yes, you are saying to yourself that you are a non-living being. So try not to compare yourself with non-living being. Right? Why we should not use I am? Let's discuss. I am being so simple, right? But why we should not use? Very important thing. I am. I am is actually used to tell about profession. For example, if I say who are you, so you may say I am a student. But if I say, what is your name? And if you say, I am Ramesh, I may sometimes get confused. Right? Why? Because let's say, here we go. If there is any client from US, if he comes and if he asks, what's your name? And the moment you say, I'm Ramesh, so he may think that you are a software developer as well as you are working as a Ramesh. It means you are doing two jobs at a time. Thus, he'll get doubt and he may fire you. Getting the point? So that's the reason you should not use all these three. So what you have to use? My name is. My name is very polite, very polite term. Okay. So always use my name is so and so. Next comes place. Fine. In case of place, how you need to go. So here we go. You should not use I belong or I am coming from. Now, what is the reason? I belong to. What is the meaning? Now, let me tell you this with very simple example. Let's say if you have any psycho neighbors, fine. So what they do, if they purchase any new car, they just keep in front of their house. In the evening, the kids they keep playing nearby the car. I mean, cricket, basketball, something. And by any reason, if they touch the car, this neighbor immediately comes and he says, "Don't touch the car. The car belongs to me." It means he's saying that I am the owner. In the same way, if you say I belong to Hyderabad, did you get what is the meaning? Yes, that shows possessiveness. And in organization, if you are working, you should not use all these terms related to self-centered. Okay, so you must avoid this. Now, what is the other meaning of I belong to? Belong to also it tells that you come from certain family. Okay, like rich. Avoid using I belong to. Next, what you can say. I come from. No, you should not say. Why? For example, come go. Like if I say I attend spoken English class every day. What is the meaning? Means every day I do. I go to college every day. So V1, this comes under V1. Don't worry about the grammar. I'll explain you in detail. V1, this comes under every day. In the same way, I come from. The moment you say I come from, it means every day I come from my hometown. Is it possible to come from the hometown to the office every day? Let's say if your hometown is around 200 kilometers or 300 kilometers. So you must avoid saying this. Grammatically, this is absolutely wrong. Next, why you should not use I'm coming from. Coming means, for example, if I ask, what are you doing? You may say, I am attending, I am doing. So right now you are doing. In the same way, if you say, I am coming from, what is the meaning here? I am coming from means right now you are coming. So is it possible like right now directly you are coming to the office? No, that's absolutely wrong. So what you have to say? I am from so and so place. And one very important thing, don't tell about the village, then mandalam, then pin code. No, just I am from so and so. I mean district, then followed by state. In case if you are from Hyderabad, no need to say anything. I am from Hyderabad. That's it. Company and the pin code, everything, because they are least bothered about your all these things. In case if they ask, tell me about your hometown, only then you have to specify, or else try not to. Now, how about qualification? You have to use I have completed my graduation, but don't say I have done, I did, I completed, I had completed. Why? Now let me tell you the reason. Very simple reason. I have done. What is the meaning? I have done means. Okay, let me tell you with very simple example. Let's say when you were in your school days, let's say in 10th or 12th, fine. uh, you might be watching some movies, some series, or you might be playing some video game, and all of a sudden your mother she comes and she says, just go out and bring the grocery items. It can be like to go to the market, bring some vegetables, or go to shop and bring where you don't like to go at all. Why? Because you were so interested. Interestingly, you're watching, and the moment she says you have to go, even though you don't like, but she gives a warning. If you don't go, I will tell your father. And as you know that if she tells the father, then he will not give pocket money. If no pocket money, then you know further the things, right? So as you immediately go to the grocery shop or the market and you bring the things, and as you bring, you just tell your mother that I have done. So what is the meaning of I have done? I have done means I was not at all interested. Right? I was not at all interested, but still I did. So in case if you say I have done my graduation, what is the meaning? I was not at all interested, but still I did. I did means past because they just consider you as a fresher. The moment you say I did, immediately there will be backup question. Why there is a gap? Even completed means also graduation. It also means past. Fine. So try to avoid these three things. Now, very important thing. In case even if you have the gap, try not to say I did or I have done. Okay. And one more important thing, you could see your graduation certificate. On that, you'll find so and so. This is to certify that so and so student has or have successfully completed, but they don't write have done or did. Even if you play video games, even in that, you'll find that you have completed this level. So, have completed means you did this with your own interest. Getting the point? Okay. So, always do use this. I have completed my graduation from so and so college name, college name in the stream of whatever the stream. I mean the branch. Okay. And thus you need to. Now, very important thing. Is it necessary to use my graduation? Though you say I have completed graduation. So even if you don't use my, that's okay. But I would emphasize you to say that I have completed my graduation. The reason is so simple. See, almost how many years you have taken to complete your graduation? You may say 4 years, 3 years. No, it's absolutely wrong. You have taken around 16 to 18 years to complete this graduation. Why? Because first you have completed your 10th, then 12th, then your graduation. Let's say around 14 to 15 years for 10th, then 1 year or 3 years diploma, and then after 3 to 4 years graduation. So almost 16 to 18 years. After that, finally you got a sheet of paper. I mean, which certifies that you are or you have successfully completed. So you have to feel proud that yes, I have completed my graduation. So it is all your hard work. Due to your hard work, you got this, right? There's a reason you have to say, I have completed my graduation from so and so college in the stream of like computer science. One more thing, don't use a shortcut like CS, IME, EC. No, tell the complete thing. Hope you are getting the point. Now, very, very important thing. Don't tell about your percentage. Why? Because, for example, if you got 80% or 85%, and let's say if you tell that in the stream of so and so with an aggregate of 85%, so the interviewer might not have received 80% or 85%. So, immediately, what they are going to do, they might type one of the difficult question from your course, and then they may ask only to demotivate you. And after, as you are unable to answer, why? Because see, even if you have cleared gate, but if somebody asks a difficult question, so it is very difficult to recall that 4 years of course. All right. So thus you'll be unable to answer, and at last they will say that, oh, this is going to be the very easy question and you are unable to answer though you have secured 80%. So my personal recommendation is try not to tell about your percentage. Then you may also say that, sir, as it will be already written in the CV, so they will have a look. No, usually they don't go through your CV in detail. The reason is so simple, because for each candidate hardly 10 to 15 minutes. If they keep going through your CV, so it will take around half an hour, and for them it will be very difficult to go through hundreds of candidates every day. That's the reason they ask the question only from the things whatever you speak. Fine. So don't tell about your percentage and even the passing year. Why? Because by default they consider you as a fresher. Okay. So what you have to tell in case of qualification, you have to use, I have completed my graduation from so and so stream. Okay, from so and so college in the stream of whatever the stream will be. Now, hobbies. In case of hobbies, you need to tell that my hobbies are. So, what are your hobbies? Let's see. So, always like try to tell two hobbies, but people they keep saying watching movies, listening songs. I would recommend you not to tell this. Why? For example, if you tell that watching movies, you know, they'll not ask that, okay, which movie you are watching. Simply one thing will come to their mind. You know what? If you say watching movies, so in their absence, what you might be doing nowadays, we have OTT platforms, so Netflix, Prime, Aha, many more, right? So in case if the manager or the team lead is absent, so you may start watching the movies, and the moment you find if they are on the way, immediately you switch the tab. Thus, instead of working on your project, you are watching movies. Same goes with the songs. Songs always they try to deviate you from your, I mean, they try to deviate your attention. There's a reason you should not say listening songs. So, what you have to include as your hobby? So, you must have one thing related to health, which can keep you healthy and which can improve your reading or IQ skills. Why? Now, let's see. Recently, the COVID has informed us that healthy employees are the best employees. So, one hobby you have to have related to your health. It can be playing cricket, I mean, outside, outdoor games, playing cricket, badminton, or football, anything, or even doing yoga, gym, all this stuff. And related to reading, I mean, if you like reading books, that's well and good. But next question they ask that, okay, what kind of books you read? And you should not say Java, Python, because they will get angry. So just say reading, in case if you, or even playing chess. Why? Because it improves your IQ. Why this reading? Because in every 6 months technology changes, and if you don't update, if you are not good at skilling yourself, then you'll be outdated and you'll be thrown or you'll be fired. So always try to have these two mandatory hobbies. One is related to health, the other is related to upskilling yourself. It can be playing chess, solving puzzle, and all these things. Okay, even you can say cooking also, in case if you like. How like cooking helps um, cooking actually it helps in time management, you can say, or even in any hobby that you have, but be thorough with that, with all the questions. Fine. Okay. But don't use like scrolling or sleeping. Okay, don't use all these hobbies, because they are the interviewers and they know very well how to reject you. Fine. Okay, in detail, in case further if you have any queries, so you can ask me in tomorrow's session, because from tomorrow, instead of going through the YouTube, we'll have a regular session. Fine. Okay. Next, sometimes they personally ask that, okay, even they used to feel very friendly and they ask, okay, by the way, uh, tell me about your actual goal. So you should not say that actually I wanted to become this, but as my father forced me, my relatives they forced me to do BTech, and even they asked me to go through the course I did, and finally I'm here to become a Python developer or Java developer. No, don't say that. So you need to say, I want to become whatever the position that you are over there. Okay. But don't say about your personal things. And at last, you need to say thank you. Why you need to say thank you at last? I mean, not only after the introduction, um, at the end of the interview. It means that you have nothing to say about me. And that is a polite way of saying I have completed everything about me. Okay, or that's the end of the interview. Even you might have seen in the great speeches by the great speakers, they say thank you. After that, they don't say anything. So thank you is not being polite. Thank you means that's the end of my interview. Okay, so hope you all understood. So you can just follow this. This so simple one. For today you can practice, and tomorrow we'll have in our session. So good morning. My name is, I am from, I have completed my graduation from so and so college in the stream of, my hobbies are this and I want to become, and at last you have to say thank you. So in our tomorrow's session, we'll start with how to form sentences. Okay. Particularly, in case if you want to join, you can just ping us on this so that you can start your regular courses. So in this course, let me tell you what we are going to learn. I'm going to teach you the grammar along with the communication, and even in grammar we are going to have the limited grammar, that too in a very very interesting way. That is, let's say if you like watching movies, if you like playing cricket or watching cricket, if you like horror movies, if you like traveling, cooking, so with the help of all these things we are going to learn grammar. And when it comes to the communication, in case of communication, we are going to have, yeah, one more important thing. In case if you feel that, sir, what if we get any doubt? So, do you explain in Hindi or Telugu? Obviously, we are going to have even those things as well. Even if you get any doubt, I'll explain in Hindi and Telugu as well. Now, the in case of communication, we are going to have jam, GD, debate, presentation, and apart from that, in case of interviews, like introduction, how to prepare your resume, followed by email writing, mock interviews, and every week we are going to have the vocab session once in a week, and even many more workshops as well. Let me show you one of the workshop. Um, what it could be. Yeah, these are, yeah, the workshops which I have conducted in the organizations. Okay, so workshop on enhancing your life skills and vocab through stories. Learn how you can improve your 20 vocabs in 2 minutes. Even vocabs through root word. So all these things we are going to have in our course. So from tomorrow we are going to have on Zoom. So in case if you're interested, you can just ping me and complete your registration. And in this course you will also get a book which is exclusive written by me. Okay, so in case if you get any queries, you can comment or even you can ping on this number, and I'll be available, or someone in my team, they will guide you how you can register yourself. Okay, so thanks a lot for joining, and we'll meet in our regular course.